What is good, everyone? Welcome back to Cleveland Sports Unfiltered. So, I recently did a video, talking about what would scenario going over a scenario on what would happen if Deshaun was to win the starting job and what happens if he was to ball out. And I told you guys I was gonna do a second part about Shedeur Sanders, and this is it. And I want to give the same exact scenario. This is pretty much straight cut and dry. I don't think this video is gonna be like super long because if those things was to happen to Shedeur, and he wins the starting job, beats out Watson, and you know what? I don't want to have the same answers. I'm gonna do something a little different, and I'm gonna inflate his. So what if Sanders wins the starting job, comes out, throws for, again, we gotta be. This is a little crazy, so we gotta be crazy with it. Instead of 4,500, I ain't go slightly bump it up. I'm a significant. This ain't even significant. This is way more than significant. I'm gonna say he throws for 5,000. Let's say Shedeur comes out and is slinging the ball all over the park without the turnovers. Let's say he learned from his mistakes. Not all of them, obviously, because you will never overcome all of your flaws and all of your mistakes, obviously, in 1 year. But Todd, and I got to learn the new OC name, but Todd, the new OC, and quarterbacks coach, they all get together. They really clean in with the help of Watson too, because Watson was a good leader and mentor on the sideline. But let's say all those guys is helping Shedeur be the best Shedeur he can be, and Shedeur comes out, throws for about 5,000 yards and 5,050. You throw for that. I will inflate the interceptions instead of 8, because I had 8 for Watson. I'm gonna say he throws 10. He throws for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, 10 interception. Well, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, right? You found your franchise quarterback. We easily found the franchise quarterback. You continue to build around him, whether it's offensive line, defensive line. We do need to redo that corner room, because that is a slight concern of mine that I do have, is what if Ward, or what if Tyson Campbell has a bad year? But nonetheless, what if not Watson, sorry, Sanders come out, does that, and he does the same exact thing. He leads the Browns to a 12-win season, first playoff, obviously wins the division, first playoff berth, not first home playoff berth, and God knows how long, first division win, and God knows how long, and he leads us to the AFC champion. I'm gonna do that again too. No, you know what? Again, got to be just a little bit higher. He leads us to a Super Bowl. Oh, you obviously found your franchise quarterback. You got him on the cheap, and I do think with him in this scenario, Shador being the quarterback who, you know, ultimately wins out in this scenario, I think it's better for the Browns. Not only do you get a cheaper quarterback, you continue to put more and more pieces around him while he's on his rookie contract. So you'll be rid of the Watson contract. You'll be rid of the Watson contract, and you'll have your franchise quarterback on a rookie deal for about, I don't even know the length of his contract, but you'll have him for like a maybe year or two to where you can really continue to stack and you can take a bigger swing via trade or free agency and continue to build around him. I do think that's the best case scenario. Now that I think about it, that is the best outcome and the best scenario for the Browns. And I think that's what the Browns would love more than anything. That way, those assets won't be have to be spent. And this is also the case too. The assets don't be have to be spent on throwing another big contract at a quarterback or throwing multiple first round picks or two first round picks and a second and a third, multiple high draft picks at trading up in the draft to get a franchise quarterback. You'll have them on a roster if that scenario was to happen. And all around, honestly, that just sounds like a win-win, man. And ultimately, he's a win because he's so beloved and revered in this community, and he does such great philanthropy work outside of football, and he does it out of the kindness of his heart. Like, he does so many dope things. Having him in that scenario is ultimately what most Browns fans will want. I know I will want that because, again, we just trying to find a franchise quarterback, and that scenario happens. We don't have to throw picks. We don't have to throw money. We don't have to, continue to scoundrel, you know, scour the earth for a franchise quarterback. We'll have one. We'll develop them, and we can be super proud of that because we chose him when nobody else wanted him, allegedly. We chose him when nobody else allegedly wanted him. We developed him, and you know, he turned out to be our franchise quarterback. Gotta say, I think that's the scenario out of the two that myself personally I would want, and I know many of you guys would want, but I know there will ultimately be a subsection of fans who don't want that. And I, again, I do want to be clear. If either or happens, either the Watson situation or this situation with Shedeur, if either or happens, me personally, I will be fine. I just want to find a franchise quarterback. I just want to, talk my shit and pump my chest out to Bills fans, Chiefs fans, Ravens fans, Cincinnati fans. I want to be in those conversations with those guys instead of, man, hey, because I'll be in the conversation like, hey, y'all want to trade me y'all quarterback? Like, I'm tired of having those conversations. Man, this Browns fans is tired of being miserable, man. I'm tired of looking on the fucking Sunday, and I know it's gonna come up during the season on that Thursday night football. I'm tired of watching the fucking doom scroll, man. I'm just tired of watching it. I'm tired of, hey man, 40 some quarterbacks since we get it already. I'm tired of that shit, and I know Browns fans is too. So if Shedeur definitely pans out to be the guy, ultimately phenomenal for the fucking city, absolutely phenomenal. But those are just my thoughts. You guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Um, Again, I would appreciate you guys if you continue to hit that like and continue to smash that subscribe button so we can continue to get this content out to a broader audience. But you guys know what I'm about to tell you. You guys ain't got to go home. Y'all got to get the hell up out of here. And until next time, peace.